Christmas. Christmas. Right. I see people coming on. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all been waiting on it, huh? Waiting to see us. Y'all missed us Friday. See who's coming in. Get on my phone. I sure been looking for us some church. I'm still after. I ain't feeling good no more. They can see me in there. Hey y'all, how y'all doing tonight? We trying to get wait on some people to come in. Of course, y'all knew that. And then we gonna get ready to get this party started today. Hey, I'm live. That's what I'm trying to get in.
Say what?
Let me turn this down. How was y'all's day today? For the people that's coming in, I see a bunch of people on there. I ain't don't see nobody on here. Let me go in it. Oh, Joyce. Hey, Miss Joyce. Hey, everybody that's tuned in. We're gonna get started in a little bit. It's gonna be a little festive. We're looking a little festive tonight. How was y'all's day? Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
Yolanda. Where did I go? Miss Joyce, what you talking about? Where I go? I don't know. She said, hey, sis and Mick. Yolanda said, hey, sis and Mick.
What's up? What's up?
Good and warm. I know that's right. Hey, sis Dee. Yolanda. Tomorrow is somebody's birthday, y'all. I ain't gonna call no names, Yolanda Hensley.
Mm-hmm.
Staying warm. Yeah, Miss Joyce. I'm trying to stay warm too. It ain't too bad here today though. Hey. Hey.
How you doing?
All right. Y'all, they coming in. Don't pay them no mind. We trying to get started. Don't worry about it.
Oh, what you got to drink? You can y'all in May.
This y'all want some? Come back some. Y'all can get on here. Y'all, these are some of our folks coming in here. They just don't pay no mind. This real life. We real life podcast. It's real life.
Oh, y'all done started.
You know we waiting on people to come in. We ain't started.
What day is it?
Work?
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't gonna make it.
Nah, he said he on 12 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta make that.
This the before. This the before.
Oh, what about them little balls?
What? Oh, they had them at Who screamed black? It's black now? Cause I can see y'all, and I can see us on the thing. Is it still black?
What?
They said the screen is black. Where we go? Oh, okay, you can see us now. It might have been that black shirt I had on.
Ah, you see it.
Might have been that black shirt I had on standing in front of the screen.
Up in the screen.
Hey, Tina. Y'all, if y'all, while we waiting on people to come in, y'all know tonight our topic is on the daycare dilemma that happened at Empire 8 Theater. So if y'all wanna, okay, Yolanda, thank you. So if y'all wanna, if y'all haven't already read about it, you might want to go out look at some of the videos real quick and come back in at 7. But we may start a little early, just depending on. Looks like you got people coming in. No, not yet.
No.
Okay, we're trying to give Mix his people some time to come in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we threw them off coming in on Monday.
Yeah, we threw them out everybody out because we normally come in on Fridays, but due to the holidays and sickness and time, and we're just gonna come in this Monday and next Monday. We'll be on this Monday and next Monday at 7:00. Gage may not be with us until after the new year because of his job and hours, but he is still part of In the Mix podcast. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's with us in spirit.
Y'all go look at my video my grandbaby made. He did a good job. Hey, Tarina. Your best friend don't hear me.
Oh, that's Trina.
It's Trina.
What's up, homie?
That's Trina.
You used to be my ace. Now I knock the taste out your mind. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, Peaches, you want one of these? You want one of these? I know Nicole got her own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one of them drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna make me one.
You can use Gage.
I ain't
you get you a cup.
I'm gonna use mine.
No. What's going on with you, cowboy? What's going on, man? Look here, we got us a little juicy topic, man. I love to get a little insight from you. So we waiting on people to come online, and we're gonna get started here in a few minutes. We said start at 7:00.
It's like get your jingle on.
Jingle bells all the way.
Get your jingle on, y'all. Y'all see this?
Hey, man, I saw your last post, cowboy, man. You looking good, man. You sounding good, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Thanks to God, you know what I'm saying? Everything went well on your procedures, man. And, man, we keeping you in our prayers.
Yes, we are. Is everybody ready for the holidays? It's here. If you ain't through shopping, whatever you ain't through doing, you ain't gonna get it done. So just might well leave it alone.
What's that?
Fix me a drink, sis. Hey, you know I got you. I'm waiting on you to get here tomorrow.
Red Solo. Well, I ain't got my red Solo cook. No,
you sure will.
Man, I can't sing my song.
Well, you know I got you tomorrow. Because tomorrow is your birthday. Hey, and it's good too. Wait till you find out what's in here, sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course, we always altering the recipe. It ain't. I had to put what I need in there.
I know, right? Yeah, she made a small minor adjustment.
Yeah, I made a little small minor adjustment.
Just a bit.
Do we got time tonight? We got the time tonight.
The time?
I don't. We usually have 2 phones.
I know, right?
What time? We gonna probably go and get started. I'm sure it's about that time. Yeah, I'm sure it's about that time. So we just want to welcome everybody to In the Mix podcast, where I am your co-host, Calandra, and to my left is your host.
The one and only Chris, better known as Big Mix, better known as the Tenderfoot.
And y'all, tonight, of course, we already told some of y'all, Gage is not with us due to work. He probably won't be back with us until after the first of the year. So don't count him out. He's still with us. He just ain't with us tonight. He just with us in spirit.
Yeah, I don't have my sidekick with me, Gage, on the fire. I don't have, me and him keep things ruffled up a little bit. He come from the left, I come from the right. Calandra comes straight up the middle. We just like a football team.
That's it.
High formation right, straight up the middle blast. But we like to welcome everybody for showing up for In the Mix podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This is our episode 5, our special Monday edition. We did it on Monday because of a few issues on Friday with sickness and other personal conflicts that each of us had to take care of. So we're here on Monday. We usually come in pairs of 3s, but we're in pairs of 2s today.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a good show for you all today. We hope y'all engaged like y'all have been the past few episodes. And we just looking forward to getting you all's input. Yeah. So we're gonna move right along, and I'm gonna ask Calandra, how has your week been?
My week has been amazing. I went to the doctor on Thursday. They released me to go back to work. Woo! Thank you, Lord.
She's back on. She's back at work, y'all. She's back at work.
January 5th, I'll be back at work. Woo! Thank you. And so you just have. I'm just thankful that both knee surgeries has been successful, and I'm on the end of the healing process. It's gonna be a little bit longer, The doctor said just keep walking on the legs and keep on exercising them, and the more I use them, the better they'll feel. So
right.
I'm just excited about that. And that's it. Just thankful. It's been not so bad week. We had a couple cold days, but
we had some very cold days.
But this week been pretty. Today is actually very warm. It's like almost 60 degrees, I think.
That's that kind of weather that'll make you behind catch a cold.
Right.
It's freezing, bone chilling one day, now it's lukewarm today.
Mm-hmm. And that's hot pops. That's it. So, Mix, how's your week been?
Well, I've been under the weather for the past few days, and making hear to my voice a little bit.
Yeah.
But I went to the doctor and got tested for the big boys, and everything came back negative. No strep throat, no flus, no COVIDs, nothing like that. So thank the Lord for that. They gave me some antibiotics and some cough syrups, and I've been just trying to get this cold out of me, man, so I can get ready for the Christmas holidays.
All right, Mix, what's going? So y'all know we got a segment called "What's in Your Cup," and this is Mix's segment. So Mix, why don't you tell us tonight what is in your cup?
Man, look here, I'm gonna give you all one this time because no one has been able to figure out what's in my cup for the past 4 episodes. So episode 5, I'm gonna give it to you today, everybody. As you can see, I have a green concoction sitting here, and it's called the Grinch Punch. What you're going to do is you're going to take 1 part of Sprite, as you can see, 1 part of Sprite. You're going to mix it with 1 to 2 parts of pineapple juice. Now, we have tequila here, but it says vodka, but you can adjust it to your taste. Right. So no one drinks vodka here, so we decided to use tequila. And you put 2 parts or 3 parts or 4 parts or however strong you want to make it. Mix it together, stir it up, and sip it down. Oh, I forgot, we had the Hawaiian Punch. That adds the color to it. It adds a little sweetness and adds the green color to it. It's the green Hawaiian Punch. So that is what's in our cup today, the Grinch Punch. I hope everybody want to try it. And hey, what?
Maybe that stuff. We got it.
Oh Lord, we got somebody
in the picture.
Oh yeah, we got one of our producers want to make her drink. Yeah, she wanna make her own little drink, and I know that's gonna be a stout drink.
Sure will.
Lord have
Sure will.
But yeah, as y'all can see, we got the green going with the Grinch. This is a Grinchmas, and we got the green. As you can see, I got the Grinch on my head, and you got Calandra with her lovely sweater. I don't know if she showed it off.
No, I didn't. Y'all look. Let me tell you about men. See, I host with 2 men, and the idea was we were supposed to wear ugly sweaters that we made, homemade ugly sweaters today. So I stuck with the program. I got little lights on here, my little tree, and I'm supposed to have a Grinch hand up here. But when I went to Walgreens to pick up my Grinch hand, the lady said that her tech had went to the hospital, so.
The ugly sweater.
All of our pictures, I had Grinch pictures and all that. All that stuff didn't get made because the lady went to the hospital. So And I now mind you, I sent it in about 12 o'clock today. So I don't know why. Hey Nenny, I don't know why they didn't have the stuff ready, but what else you need? I don't know why they didn't have the stuff ready, but she said that the lady had just went to the hospital about an hour ago. So whatever, y'all. We still gonna do what we do. We gonna make it do what we do every time on In the Mix podcast, with or without hiccups. We gonna make it do what it do.
Well, I actually forgot about the ugly sweaters, and luckily my counterpart Gage, he had to work, so he didn't have to make one either. But you know how those fellas are looking. Just give us a plain old t-shirt and we ready to rock and roll. We don't have to go, do the fancy stuff like most women like to do fancy stuff. So it is what it is. So I put on my green shirt, my green head hat, try to keep the spirit. Right. But I want to say that sweater looks mighty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, we might have to market it.
I got just a little bit. I'm just this much creative. Just this much.
Yeah,
it's hair. I can do a little bit of so. But yeah, y'all, we here in the Mix podcast, we like to cut up. We like to have a good time. We're gonna try to get through all the technical things because we want to get to our topic. We want to have plenty of time to talk about it. So right now, we going to our Black Wall Street edition, Black Business Entrepreneur Spotlight. I know I got my bell. I'm happy I got my bell, y'all. So the first Black entrepreneur for the night is Pure Scent Essence Candle Bar. It's at 575 South Royal Street, located in the Neely House building. The phone number is 731-437-0091. And this is a place, it's Black owned. I think it's a mother-daughter team. And it's a good place for like a girls' night out. If you want to go and make you some candles, smell good, whatever. Give them a call, set it up. I'm sure they'll have it all nice for you. It's somewhere I plan on going soon, hopefully soon. And then we have Luxy Marketing. It's one that I've already talked about before. Alexis Kobe is from Union City, Tennessee. She has a marketing company. She does digital, traditional, event promotions, branding, and more. So, any marketing things that you need, hit Alexis up. You can hit her up at 270-214-0096, or you can hit her up at alexis.kobe@luxymarketing.com. So those are our two businesses for this week: Pearson Essence Candle Bar and Luxy Marketing.
All right, everybody. I get out there and support those Black entrepreneurs and Black businesses. Give them your support. Stop supplying all their money to McDonald's and Burger King. Y'all get these small businesses some support now. Y'all know how to do it. So we're gonna go ahead and move right along and talk about what's happening around town. You got anything to put on the floor about what's happening around town?
I don't. I didn't see nothing.
Well, I think we iterated. I think we touched on this last time, but we have Bow Entertainment. Bow Entertainment is doing a New Year's Eve bash December 31st at the American Legion. There's going to be $20 tickets, $25 at the door. There's a BYOB and a BYOF event. That means BYOF, bring your own food. But he will have some entertainment with comedian Wild Bill, and you have the one and only DJ Pat on the ones, twos, and threes. So that's all I have for what's around the current events. But we're going to go right along and talk about the HBCU shout out. I don't know if anybody want to make a guess. Who's going to be the HBCU shout out for the week? Lane College. No, it wasn't Lane College. Lane College was number one on episode 1. But we have the one and only Spelman College.
All right.
The Jaguars of Spelman College is the HBCU of the week. Founded in 1881, located in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's all we got for the HBCU. So what's next on the agenda?
Music talk.
Music talk. Well, see, that usually be Gage's topic, but since he's here, I'm gonna try to pick up the slack. Now, I'm old school, everybody. Y'all know I'm old school. So I came with an old school group that some of you all may be aware of, some may not be. It's called Christian. I'm not sure if you are familiar with that duo, R&B award-winning artists. And one of my favorite songs is "Full of Smoke." Full of Smoke. So if y'all want to try it out, pull it up on YouTube or Spotify. Pull up "Full of Smoke" by Christian. That's Christion. Christian. So that's all I got for music talk.
Before we get to the main topic, we always want to remind everybody that if you want to support us, you can send us stars. You can send them to, right now, you can send them to our individual pages. As soon as we've been on Facebook for 2 months, you'll be able to send them to us on our In the Mix podcast page. So if you want to support us, just always know you can send us some stars. They're not that expensive. I think they range, but they're not really expensive. So that's a way to support. Right now, my page is in a subscription mode, so you can subscribe to my page for 99 cents a month.
99 cents a month.
99 cents a month. I'm really. I started out low because I could do it higher, but I want to make it feasible for people. So anybody that wants to subscribe to my page, you can go in, hit the subscribe button, and it'll be 99 cents a month.
99 cents a month. Sounds good to me.
With that being said, we have a main topic tonight. It's a pretty serious topic. It's something that we want to bring awareness to. We want everybody to think about this topic. We want everybody to give input on this topic. Let us know what you think could have been done to de-escalate without the drama. Mitch, you want to tell them about it?
I'm not quite sure the exact date, but it was approximately 2 weeks ago. We had a daycare that took approximately 22 children to see a movie at the local theater here, the Empire 8. The kids range from 2 to 5 years of age. Everything was reportedly paid for in advance. Once the kids arrived, they were seated in the theater. They went to see Zootopia 2, I believe it was. Mm-hmm. And as the parents and guardians and the staff of the daycare proceeded to go to the refreshment stand, apparently it's been reported that the staff at the Empire 8 refused to fix the individual snacks for the children. Some words was passed between the two. Some tempers flared up, and it resulted in law enforcement being called, and the staff from the daycare was ordered to leave the premises without being refunded, to leave the premises without receiving any appropriate services, and to just and for which time they had to, for lack of a better term, corral the small children and have them to exit the theater without them receiving their refreshments or watching the movie. So and it became a very controversial event. I've talked to several people on this topic. I've even looked at some of the footage from the body cam that was released, and it could have been handled a lot. And I'm going to use my favorite term, a hell of a lot better than what it was.
Yes, it could have.
From my observation from the cam, the body cam footage, law enforcement arrived. They discussed the matter with the manager of the Empire 8, and that was it. Mm-hmm. At that time, law enforcement entered the theater with their lights, directed the staff to get the children and to leave immediately. No, there wasn't no mediation. There wasn't no conversation. There wasn't no investigation on what the issue is. You know, when you have a conflict, you should get both sides of the story. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like that the law enforcement did not do their jobs appropriately and allowed themselves to collect the information so they could have made a better decision. You went on one side of the information and didn't even talk to the other side. You just came in saying, "This group go now." No, that wasn't right, especially dealing with such young minds. So those children were traumatized to a point based on just the body cam alone. There were kids crying. Some was calling for their parents. They came there to enjoy a movie, and they went from a rated G movie to a rated MA mature movie because they was exposed to things that children their age should not have been exposed to.
And to add to that, one of the officers, it's been reported that one of the officers was very aggressive with the kids, shining a flashlight in 2 to 5 year old kids' faces, yelling, "Get out of here!" She also went as far as to say that they do have more police cars, so they could call more reinforcement in, and everybody could be taken down to the police department. Why would you want to take 2 to 5 year old kids down to a police department when nobody is being aggressive, nobody is doing anything out of character? We also fail to say that it's been reported that it's a predominantly black daycare. Um, that's been mentioned. They had a mother come on the news, and she said that her son woke up the next day, and I want to say she said he was asking why did he have to leave? Why did they have to leave the theater? So all of those kids, black or white, because there was a mixture, but it was said to be predominantly a black daycare. All of those kids were traumatized by this incident, and I know if it had been my 2 to 5 year old, they probably would have took me out of handcuffs when you start flashing lights in my baby face and yelling and screaming at her. But I'm proud of the way that it seemed the parents handled it from the footage. None of the parents were irate. None of the parents, they got their kids. I think the manager had said that she was going to go in herself and remove the kids, and the manager of the theater. But the manager of the daycare told her that they would remove their own kids. So um, I'm sure there was a lot of things that could have been done differently.
Well, one of the questions I have is, what motivated this entire situation? Exactly. Was it a lack of professionalism? Mm-hmm. Was it racially motivated? Mm-hmm. How did a outing for children turn into a controversial event that became viral? It just seems senseless, and that's one of the things that I would like to know. Was there an investigation thorough enough to find out what motivated the entire situation? Was some people just too lazy to get off their asses and do their jobs, or were those people viewed as a less important individual? And was it racially motivated? Was it socially motivated? What stemmed this situation? And those are the questions that are not being asked.
Now, where I come from, prepaid means you already have your money. So you already know before we get to where you are, how many of us to expect. So if I prepaid for, I think they said the total was 32 because they added, that's with the parents and the kids. Mm-hmm. So I think it was a total of 32 people. So if I have prepaid for 32 people to come to the movie and 32 people to get, they called it popcorn boxes. If I prepaid for that, then you should have known how many people was coming, and you should have had your staff to prepare for the prepaid people that were coming. So in my opinion, it should have never been a situation because everything should have already been ready when we get on our arrival because we prepaid for it. So for us to get there and you not be ready for us, and then you try to act out when we asked you for the service that you're supposed to provide, that's where the problem came in at. You weren't ready when we got there. Now you mad because we asking you to do your job. That's the only problem that I saw in the whole situation. They said that the officer, it was on the news that the officer, there was 3 officers. They only found one officer, Officer Knuckles, to be an aggressor in the situation, and they said that she has been reprimanded and that she's going to have to take classes on how to de-escalate a situation. But I also heard there's also been rumored that she's been on the force for a minute. So my thing is, are you sending your officers out on the street and they don't know how to de-escalate a situation? If that's the case, then they not ready to go out on the street.
Well, I mean, it was everything started out piss poor.
Right.
Like I said, you should have. Once the manager told you what their side of the story, you should have seeked the leader of the daycare, pulled them to the side, and got their side of the story.
Right.
Then you would have made a better and a more sound decision on how to react to the situation instead of just going by one side of it and disregarding the other side. That's all it was. It was just a disregard of the other side because you're in this mind frame that the owner, manager, or whatever it is, what the case may be for that business is right. It's just like the old saying, the customer is always right. It seems like the manager or the supervisor or the owner is always right, and that's not the case all the time.
Right.
So it started out piss poor with the manager because it shouldn't even escalate to that point because the manager called the police. So when she escalated to that level, that's when it just really got totally out of hand. If the staff were not doing their job, the manager should have got on the staff and said, "Hey, get this done. Let's make it happen and be done with it." Now, as the daycare owners or operators or whomever was in charge, I need more info on them. Did they try to pull the manager to the side? Did they try to talk to the manager and say, "Hey, look here, let's have a discussion between you and I and try to work this out"? And then did the manager try to locate who was in charge of the daycare? Hey, let's just have a discussion, just you and I, and try to get this worked out. I mean, it just went from sugar to shit, just at a snap of finger.
Now, on one of the videos, you can hear the manager yelling at the manager of the theater. You can hear whoever yelling at the daycare workers. And I did hear one of the, I guess it was the manager of the daycare say, "We're not rushing you. We just came in here to get the popcorn for the kids." And the manager was already so irate that I don't even think they were processing that the manager of the daycare was saying, "We're not rushing, but we ready for the kids to have their popcorn." So I do think on the daycare side of it, I think the manager of the daycare, based on what I heard on that one video, she did try to de-escalate it by saying, "We're not rushing you, but we do need y'all to get something together, or whatever." I just think that by the time that they got to that point, the workers and the manager of the theater were already on 10, and I don't think it was no bringing them down until the police showed up.
Well, just like you said, if they would have went ahead and prepped the meals or the order ahead of time, got everything side up. They didn't have to cook the food that early, but they could have got the boxes side up, the cups side up, make sure they had enough of everything for such a large party. It would have made their jobs a lot easier. In return, would have made the whole situation a lot smoother.
So what is some of y'all think? What do y'all think could have helped make the situation run smoother? What do you think that the officer was reprimanded well enough? I mean, do you think that we don't know what her punishment actually was? We just know that they said on the news that she had been punished and she was going to have to attend some trainings to learn how to de-escalate a situation. So do you think that she should have had a harsher punishment? Do you think that the officers handled it well? Do you think that what do you think? Just tell us what you think about the situation. Tarina said to tell you that her mama was fond of the Grinch, and she said you fond of the Grinch, and one of her sisters dressed up this year as the Grinch and went in and out of stores giving out gift cards.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, the Grinch. Yes, that's my cousin on my daddy's father's uncle side. So so I try to support the Grinch each year, and want to send a shout out to your family that went out and gave back as well. So just tell them to keep up the good work, and we thank you.
Mm-hmm. So does anybody have anything to say about the Miss Joyce said right now there is a I'm right and you are wrong. Everybody thinks I'm right and you wrong in a situation like this. So
that's because it could be a lack of training.
Yeah.
It could just be a bad attitude individual. Because I've worked in the public field for many years, and they teach us what they call back where I worked at for 19 years communication and de-escalation classes, and it teaches us to approach a situation in a calm fashion with an open mind. Because you cannot enter an irate situation with your attitude and your adrenaline flowing. You got to go in calm. You got to know how to talk to individuals and get their attention when they on 100. Bring them back down to 50, so we can all understand what's going on and hear everything that everybody has to say, and not just go for it. Just go for what we know type attitude. So I know personally that there is training out there, and most corporations give you at least the basic communications one-on-one in any situation. That's working in the public. That's working in the government. Any type of agency or company. They give you basic one-on-one communication classes. So and that goes for the daycare just as well as Empire 8. So if we're utilizing that training and not coming in with attitudes because we had a bad day, we stubbed our toe, or we found out that the boyfriend was cheating on us or the girlfriend that was cheating on us, and we've been having attitudes all day. Whatever the case may be. If we think about the situation and not how we feel at that moment, we'll respond to situations and deal with things a lot better with a more level head.
Mm-hmm. And that's just in everyday life, just learning how to deal with people, period. Because even living in a house with somebody, every morning, everybody ain't gonna get along. Everybody ain't gonna wake up with tiptoeing through the tulips. It's gonna be some mornings when you ain't gonna like looking at him, he ain't gonna like looking at you. You say good morning, he gonna grunt, you gonna grunt, ain't nobody gonna want to talk. And you just gotta learn how to you gotta pick your poison, pick your battles, learn how to and that's relationships at home, relationships at work, in a factory. That's one of the worst places, because you work with these people side by side. You don't get a chance to sit down. If you work in an office, it's easier to not be so close and not be so angry. But when you work in a factory and you got 5 people on the line and everybody standing beside each other, everybody getting tired, everybody getting grumpy, everybody, like you said, something happened at home, you say the wrong thing to somebody, or somebody ain't pulling their weight on the line, then everybody on the line is upset. You got to learn how to just keep on working and stay in your lane, because these factories, you can't even say nothing back to nobody. Everybody got to go to the office, so you have to be careful. You just have to learn how to
bite your tongue and pause. Yeah. Like I said,
and it's hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes to see people. It's hard sometimes to let people do stuff to you, especially when you've been taught. Like I was taught, anybody do something to you, do what you got to do. But when you get grown, you can't do what you got to do. When you're in high school, you might can do it. But when you get grown, you got to learn how to take a step back and say, hey, it is what it is. Because you can't be out here acting no fool, because we got to make a living. And you can't get fired from every job you own because you can't handle somebody saying something to you, or the manager, because managers don't know how to talk to people either. So when the manager come talking crazy to you, you got to learn how not to let that old person come up.
You got to be able to be professional. And sometimes biting your tongue, sometimes turning the other cheek, sometimes just pausing and taking a deep breath can save you a whole lot of headache. I'm telling you, trust me. I did it for 19 years. And if I responded to situations because I was in a bad mood or pissed off, what the case may be, it's a good chance I would not be alive today from my previous jobs. I have to understand the situation that I'm in and understand that my actions affects others just as much as their actions affect me. So you just got to be able to just, like you say, you got to pick your poison.
Yeah.
Pick and choose your battles. Don't take everybody that pops up because everybody's not good for it.
Right.
So
and sometimes people push a button. If a person know what it takes to get you on 10, sometimes it's just your lucky day. They came through the door ready to push your buttons and see what they can make happen for the day for you. So you just have to know when got to know when what they say, know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Kenny Rogers.
You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them.
Know when to fold.
I used to be a hot head. It didn't take nothing but 2.2 seconds to push my buttons, baby. I was ready to go. But now I'm 51 years old. I can't go every time I want to go.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I'm 23, so I'm not getting any no older.
Okay.
Who that laughing in the background? You laughing at me over there? Yeah.
What's that?
23, man. Look at you.
Yeah. So.
But, go ahead. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, we really not getting no input. I guess everybody, that's a touchy subject for everybody. And you know what I think if it was Friday?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we'd have been on the pop boy.
Ain't everybody gotta go to work tomorrow. Man. Y'all still at work? Is everybody still working?
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Carol.
Some people can take off. Some of us got to work for a living.
Yeah. Well, I don't go back to the first of the year. I just got lucky. Because I would have had to work too. Well, we're going to try a little fun game before we get off of here tonight. Since this is our Grinchmas Christmas episode along with the Daycare Dilemma, we pulled a little...
I like that. The Daycare Dilemma. I like that.
We pulled a little who is most like the Grinch little thing off the internet. So I'm gonna read some scenarios and give you the points to go with it. And at the end, we're gonna total up our points and see who got the most. See who got the most points. See who the most Grinch is. So let us know what your point. Let us know what your point is. Your point average is at the end of this. So the very first one says, if you've ever taken a break in a quiet room during a family gathering, give yourself 1 point. So if you done got tired of the hustle and bustle doing a family gathering and you took a break, give yourself 1 point.
That's 1 point.
I know, right? Number 2, if you roll your eyes in matching family pajamas, give yourself 2 points.
Hey, can I give myself 3?
Ain't nothing wrong with matching family pajamas. I think it's cute depending on the family. Yeah. Sometimes sometimes you just don't need to do it. But if you give yourself 2 points, if you treasure a long time, if you treasure a long time as much as or more than presents under the tree, give yourself 3 points.
Oh, that's 3 for me.
I need to give myself 10 points for that one. Let's see. Yeah. If you've ever whispered too early when you saw Christmas decorations in October, give yourself 4 points. I don't think it's too early for Christmas decorations. It might be, if it's in September or something, it might be.
Yeah, you whisper.
October is good. 4, I ain't give myself no points for that.
They know it's too early. Put them lights up.
If you unplug the Christmas lights to save electricity, not me, I leave my tree up. I'll go.
Unplug to save. Now, we used to do it when I was growing up.
Yeah,
we definitely did when we were growing up.
I need to wake up and see my tree and go to sleep see my tree. If you've ever said maybe next year to a festive idea, I need to give myself up all the time.
How many points is that?
4. That's 4 points. If you ever said. If you avoid holiday parties like their exams, give yourself 3 points.
That's 3 for me.
3 for me.
Oh yeah, I'm probably going to the office party tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
It just depends. If it's friends, people that you know, and y'all doing something at somebody's house, that's one thing. But just to be getting dressed and going out and I can't. You got to. I just can't do it.
Bah.
Yeah, that's me when it comes to that. If you suggest ordering takeout instead of cooking a holiday, woo, that's me. And it's only worth 1 point. It need to be worth 5.
Man, I'm put 2 on mine.
Right. If you've ever thought the best part of a holiday gathering was going home and relaxing,
Woo!
that's 2. That's me. It's 2
that's
points.
2, y'all. That's 2. That's 2. 2. Put the points up. Yeah. We can win.
If you ever wish carolers came with a please come back later sign, give yourself 3 points. I ain't had no carolers in a long time. I can't give myself no points on that.
I'm gonna give it 3 because if it happens, I'm gonna do it.
If you've ever wished, wait a minute. If you think holiday shopping should be done online, not in the mall, give yourself 1.1.
I don't do shopping.
If you treat your favorite chair like a VIP reserve, give yourself 1 point.
Yeah.
I be fired up when I come in the living room. I don't say nothing because you got to treat company well.
Man, who been sitting in my chair?
I be hating with somebody
sitting on my chair.
For real.
That's why I be coming in looking at. I see a booty cheek spot. It's not mine.
If you hide when you hear Christmas music, not me. I like Christmas music. But if you hide when you hear Christmas music, give yourself 4 points.
Nah, I'm gonna skip that one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that.
If you ever quietly unplug a noisy decoration, I did. When my son was little, I did that. That's 4 points.
Oh, that's 4 points.
If you got kids, you done did that. You need to give yourself 4 points.
Man.
You buy that noisy stuff, and them kids keep on walking by it and clapping, and you take the batteries out, you unplug it, whatever it takes to make it be quiet.
Put some tape over so it won't move.
If you need a little extra time in the morning to feel cheerful, give yourself 1 point. I wake up happy.
I don't.
Most of the time,
I'm a Grinch.
If you ask, do we really need that many decorations? Give yourself 2 points.
2 points. 2 points. 2 points. Yeah, too much decoration. Too much. Yep, 2 points.
If you already annoyed just reading this list, give yourself 3 points.
Oh man, what you said?
And the last one, if you change the station the moment Mariah starts singing, give yourself 1 point. I like Christmas music. So add up your points and see how grinchy you are. I do too.
I like Mariah.
Let's see.
How many points did y'all get? How many points y'all get?
12.
Let's say, who is most like the Grinch? Now, we read all of these, gave you the points. Now, you tally your points up and post how many points you get if you're more like the Grinch. I ain't going to tell you how much mine. I ain't going to listen.
Me and Mix ain't going to tell y'all how much we got. If y'all do it and put it in the comments, we're going to see who got closest to us, and you might get a little something. You might get a little inbox from us with a little something in the mail.
Well, yeah, you might get a little something, you know what I mean? But, man, you're going to have to really do some point counting if you try to catch up with me. Yeah.
So, y'all, I guess we at the affirmation part of the night, and I don't really have an affirmation tonight for the me, and I just got something for everybody since it's the holiday season. Everybody just try to enjoy the holiday. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. Don't worry about spending a lot of money on gifts, and don't worry about spending a lot of money on dinners, and just enjoy the time with your family, because so many people leaving here so quick. You know, one day they're here, the next day they're gone, and then you wish you would have spent more time with them, or you wish you would have called them when you thought about them, and all those things. So if it's laid on your heart to call somebody, call them. If it's laid on your heart to, when you see somebody, to go up and say hi to them, and somebody you ain't seen in a long time, do it, because you don't never know when it's your last minute on this earth. So just enjoy this holiday season. Enjoy Christmas. We got one more week before New Year's. Enjoy the New Year. Find something to do. Go ahead and start thinking about what your goals, not your resolution. What are your goals for 2026 going to be? What is something that's obtainable? What is something that you plan on making some real changes about? Not a weight loss thing, not the typical resolution things, but I'm talking about real goals. Like, what are some things that you know that you need to change? and you not focused enough on them, focus on those things in 2026, and let's let this next year coming up be better than this year.
Right. Do not attempt the cookie cutter with the way she said. I call it the cookie cutter goals.
Right.
Well, my New Year's resolution is I'm gonna lose 17 pounds.
Every year.
Every year, 17 pounds. Or you're gonna try to go out more, or I mean, just foolishness and nonsense. New Year's resolutions. Come on, people, get your goals. I like goals.
Yeah.
Set you some goals, achievable goals, and just go for it.
Yeah.
And if you make it, you make it. If you don't, you don't. But don't go with this New Year's resolution because it's the new year. You want to make a resolution. You need to make. You need to set those goals for life, period, because it betters you and who you are, and you're trying to improve yourself, become something a little better than what you are now.
The words say, "Write your vision and make it plain." So if a goal is something that you write down, something that you go look at every day. If you have to look at it every day to remind yourself that you said you was going to do this year, that's what a goal is. Mm-hmm. A New Year's resolution is just something you say out of your mouth. And by January the 5th, you already done went back to what you was already doing. So write it down. Whatever it is that you plan on changing in 2026, write it down. Write it somewhere where you can see it. If you got to staple it on the wall, tape it on the wall, put it inside your phone, put it on top of in your phone case. So when you open your phone case, you see it, put it on your screensaver, whatever you got to do to remind yourself of what you said you're going to change in 2026. Write it down somewhere where you can see it. Keep it in your remembrance and try to do it. Just try to make that one change. You ain't got to make a list of 25 things that you want to change in 1 year. If you change one thing at a time, you will make yourself a better person.
Yeah.
So let's just try to do one thing. Let's just try to write down one thing that we all want to do. Next week on our next episode, we may talk about some goals, some goals that we can set, some goals we can set as a podcast, as a community, and then some personal goals. Just one thing that we can change together, and one thing we can change personally. So that's like some homework for next week. Just think about that and write that stuff down. You ain't got to tell us what it is, but that's something that we may talk about next week. Right. We want to thank y'all for tuning in as usual. Thank you, James, for the stars. Anybody else that's giving stars, I can't see. But we want to thank y'all for tuning in every week. We want to thank y'all for supporting us. We want to thank y'all for the continuous critiquing. I don't know about Mix, but some of my people continuously critique, continuously tell us how good we're doing. And we thank y'all for that, because without y'all, it wouldn't be us. So we thank everybody that tunes in every week.
Well, my people tells me I do an outstanding job every time. That. I mean, they just say I need to be on CBS or NBC or Nightline or something. Tom Brokaw or Barbara Walters type deal. So so I appreciate my people for always encouraging me for doing such a great job. Thank you.
Like we always see, we need y'all's comments, we need y'all's questions, and we need y'all's comments, questions, and what's the other thing? It's 3 of them. But anyway, we send us out your comments, send us your questions, send us anything in our DMs. Let us know if there's some topics that y'all want us to talk about, so that we can be sure to try to do that. So we thank y'all. Good night. Have a good one. Yeah. Merry Christmas. We won't be back on here before Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Hanukkah. Kuna. Sada Nifira Baba. So y'all have a good day. Peace out. Love each of you. Bye-bye.
Oh, God. He done said Hanukkah and everybody.
Boom, ba, ba, ba. Boom, ba, 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 ba. Well, yeah, she was like,
I didn't know who your people is.
Ah! Yeah. Oh yeah. We in the early today.
Yeah.
7:42.
We did good. We only had 20 minutes. We still talking on here. I got